Hello, welcome to another Microsoft Teams training video. Today we are going to focus on the settings, the most exciting part of Microsoft Teams. My name is Jake Ray, this is Cloud9 Videos, and we will get straight into it. So, you will see on your home page, or we're on our Teams page, doesn't matter what tab you are on or you've got enabled, click on your initials or your picture up here and you will see that your name is here and you can change your picture. Click on change your picture and you can upload a picture or remove a picture. We will upload a picture. The first picture I've chosen is too big. That prompts me to tell you that the image has to be smaller than 4 megabytes. Okay, and once you've chosen your picture, your face or your picture will show up here. As you can see, there is mine. Look at my terrible hair. Okay, so once that's done, click save. And you will see that your picture, it might take a few seconds or a few minutes to show up, but it will show up. Okay. Moving down the list, you have got your status. Mine is set to available, but if you leave your PC, especially when you're working from home, it's good to let your colleagues know if you're busy, or if you are, like me, recording your screen, so for people not to disturb you. You can be right back, or you can appear away. Next up, if we move down, we can set our status. This means that you can type in a specific message that will show up on people's screens when they try to message you. Make sure this box is checked, and then you can choose for how long you want it. Never 1 hour, 4 hours, today, for the entirety of today, for the entirety of this week, or custom. If we do custom, we can set an exact time to take it off. So I will have it up for about 2.5 hours, because it's 9:30 at the moment, and we will click done. And you will see your status message will be shown in chat and channels when people message or mention you until midday today. You can change the status by clicking on this button. If we carry on, we can see any saved messages by clicking saved. Let's dive into settings. We can change the theme of Teams. That was difficult to say. We can have the default theme, which is the white background. We can have a dark background, or we can have a contrast background. I quite like the contrast background, but it does get a bit boring, in my opinion. So I usually keep my theme on dark, so we'll keep ours on dark. You can auto start the application when you start your PC up by clicking this button. I have mine checked because this is where a lot of my messages and my calendar is all saved. You can open the application in the background, so when you open your PC it doesn't show that it's open, but you will still receive the messages. When you close the app completely, you can have this box checked and it will keep the application running. It's a very good feature because you'll get the push notifications for when people have messaged you. I personally have it turned off because when I'm editing videos or recording my screen, it can get a tad annoying. You can check or uncheck this button if you have got a dedicated graphics card within your computer. You can accelerate the load time and the speed by disabling or enabling this here. And you can register your Teams as the chat app for Office. That means that this will be your dedicated chat app for Microsoft Office. I recommend that this box is ticked because Teams has a phenomenal chat feature. And you can change your language down here. Obviously I'm English, so I'm going to keep both on English, but you can change your keyboard from German to English to Spanish or to French. And you can have any language that you would prefer for the writing and the text on screen. So moving down, we can go on to the privacy. So do not disturb mode. You can still receive notifications from people who have priority access when your status is set to do not disturb. So remember the status from earlier. If you have it set to do not disturb, you can have people you want to still have push notifications from by typing their name in here, but they are the only people that you will be able to see or hear from. If I were to message my training account, I would be able to see the messages from myself, but no one else. You can enable your read receipts, so if you want to show people that you have read their message, enable this button. And you can participate in surveys from Microsoft Teams by checking this button here. Moving down, we have the notifications. Notifications are relatively self-explanatory. These are what will show up as push notifications on your screen if you're working on a document or a video or anything like that. So you can have it as a banner and an email, a banner, or only show in feed. So you can get it directly sent to your Outlook email, and it will show up on your screen down here. Or you can have it just as a banner or only show in feed, which is when you have Microsoft Teams open. Messages, they're all the same. Read through them and change them as you like. You can have notification sounds on or for calls, mentions and chats, or off. It all depends how you like your notifications. Again, you can change it to be notified from specific people as well. But this is something that you'll have to have a play around with and choose your right settings. Devices. Now, devices is very handy, so when you're on a call, if you're chatting to people, if you're on video calls, you can choose your audio device. So this is the audio device that I have is my headphones. So the Realtek are audio, or you can have a custom setup that will take from your computer. If you've got a surround sound system, if you're lucky enough to have a surround sound system, you can have surround sound colleagues if necessary. I just like my headphones. Speakers, you can have choose your speakers here. So I can have speakers, I can have my cable VB audio virtual cable input, my bank monitor, or I can have my L24Q audio. I will keep my speakers, my Realtek audio for the time being, because that's where my headphones are plugged in. Just make sure all the audio is working. If you can work out why it's not working, it will no doubt be in devices. You can choose your microphone here. Obviously mine's the Realtek audio, and you can make a test call to make sure everything is working.
To test your call quality, record a short message after the beep. Your message will then be played back to you.
Hello, this is a test of my call quality. Hello, this is a test of my call quality. And then you will see your test call results show up here. So my microphone is connected, my speakers are connected, I don't have a camera connected to my PC at the current moment, and I have got network connected. And to go back to the settings, click on Go to Device Settings. If you wanted a secondary ringer, so for when someone is calling you, you can set it to come out of a different set of speakers. And if you have a camera set up, which I don't, you can choose which camera you would like by clicking through here. Next up, we have the permissions. So like anything else, you need to give your teams permissions to be using your media, so your camera, microphone and speakers, your location, your notifications, external links and MIDI devices. If you don't want, let's say, their teams to know where you are located or where you are right now, uncheck any of the boxes and it will save automatically when you move on. Next up, we have got calls. The call answering rules. Choose how you want to handle incoming calls. So the calls will ring me, or you can forward calls. If you forward calls, all incoming calls will be forwarded to your voicemail. I like it so that the calls do ring me. If unanswered, it will go to my voicemail, or I can choose to do nothing. I like it to go to my voicemail so people can leave me messages and I can call them back knowing exactly what it is they needed me for. You can choose how long you want it to ring for. So I've got mine set to 20 seconds, which is the default, but if you feel that you may be away making a cup of coffee, or it may benefit you to have 60 seconds, it will ring for 60 seconds. So voicemails will show up in the calling app with audio playback and transcript. So to configure your voicemail, click on this button. You can record a greeting. If we go through, you will see here that I am now currently calling my voicemail, and the screen will be taken over very shortly, and I will be given a list of options. Here we go.
Main menu. To listen to your voice messages, press 1. To change your personal greeting, press 2. To repeat this menu, press 0.
We will change our personal...
To exit, press the star key.
We'll change our personal message by clicking on the keypad and 2.
To play and record your personal greeting, press 1.
And
to play, you have not recorded a personal greeting. To record your greeting, press 1. Please record your greeting after the tone. When you have finished recording, press the pound key.
Hello, thanks for calling Jake Ray Trainer. Sorry I couldn't take your call. If you could give me a call back as soon as possible, or alternatively, I will give you a call back. Thank you so much, and I'll speak to you soon.
This is your current personal greeting.
Hello, thanks for calling Jake Ray Trainer. Sorry I couldn't take your call. If you could give me a call back as soon as possible, or alternatively, I will give you a call back. Thank you so much, and I'll speak to you soon.
To accept, press 1. Recording accepted. To play and record your personal greeting, press 1.
And once you've done that, we're going to just hang up. We'll go back into settings, and we will carry on. So we have now got my greeting. We can call answer rules. How would you like us to handle your calls when they go to voicemail? Let the caller record their message, or let the caller record a message or be transferred to someone else. End the call without playing your greeting. Play your greeting and end the call. Transfer the call to someone else. So if we click transfer the call to someone else, we can choose who we want it to be transferred to. So I will choose my other account. And any calls to Jake Ray Trainer will then be directed to Jake Ray. You can choose your greeting language. We'll choose English United Kingdom. And if you wanted to replace the default voicemail greeting with your own text-to-speech greeting, type it in down here. And if you wanted a custom out-of-office greeting, type it here. Okay, and next up we've got the out-of-office greeting. When should your custom out-of-office greeting play? All the time? When I have an Outlook auto-reply? Or when I have an out-of-office calendar event? I will have when I have an Outlook auto-reply, because Teams is able to sync up perfectly well with Outlook. Once you're happy with all of the settings that you've done, you've created your greeting and you've got your custom greetings and your out-of-office greetings, click OK. Perfect. So, next up we have got the ringtones. Choose a ringtone for incoming calls. The default sounds like this. It does get rather annoying when you hear that 12 times a day, so you can change it by clicking the drop down menu and choosing one. I quite like that one, first time, lucky. I've never used TTY mode, so I've never had it turned on, so I wouldn't be able to tell you exactly how it works. So once you're happy with all of your settings, you can click the cross button. And that's them all saved. So if we go back up to here, we can zoom in or we can zoom out, or we can zoom reset, which will take us back to 100%. Next up, we've got the keyboard shortcuts. So here you will see a list of all of the keyboard shortcuts. There are a lot to take in, but you will slowly get used to them. Below that, you have the About, so this will tell you about the version type, the legality behind Teams, the privacy and cookies, third-party notice for desktop, and third-party notice for web. You can check for any updates. I've got mine set to update automatically, but you can check. And also you can download the mobile app. The mobile app is a fantastic alternative to the desktop app. You can have Teams anywhere you want at any time. So you can chat to your colleagues even when you're on the train to a client site or on your commute. It's a fantastic feature, so I would recommend checking out and downloading the mobile app. If you want to sign out, click the sign out button. So thank you very much for joining me for the exciting Teams settings run through. I look forward to seeing and teaching you all very soon in any future videos. For any other videos, send us a comment down below. If there's anything you're struggling with, if there's anything you want me to teach you, please don't hesitate to comment down below and I will try my best to get around to making one of the videos for you. But again, thank you very much. I've been Jake Ray Trainer for Cloud9 Insight, and have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you very soon. Thank you very much. Thank you all so much for watching once again, and if you want to get in contact with us, give us a call on 01273 921 510, or visit our website www.cloud9insight.com, or send us an email at hello@cloud9insight.com. And also don't forget to like and subscribe and press that little bell icon just so you're notified of new videos.